Good morning. It's Sunday, the 18th of July 2021, and we're making another video today. Hopefully if we can connect with the 1033 Heysham Harbour service in Leeds, which we have done before, and we'll go on that to Clapham and walk over to Stainforth Force, have a sunbathe and swim, and then head back. So that's the plan of action for this morning. So let's wait for the train now coming in. Right, here we are. This is the 1021 from here. Details on screen. So I'll get right at the front. It's supposed to go into platform 17 is this one. I don't know why, but I want to get straight over to 9D, I think it'll be at Leeds for the Heysham Harbour service. So let's get on right at the front. And then we're as near to the blocks of Leeds as we can get. Just coming into Leeds now, platform 17 as booked. So we get the Heysham train. I should do it anyway because it's only 25 past. We've got about 9 minutes to do this.
We're now approaching Leeds, where this service terminates.
Right, let's head over to platform 9D, which I think it's supposedly going off. We don't even really need to run. It's amazing, is this? Right, we're here, platform 9C, or 9C, 9D, for the Heysham Harbour service. Looks to me like there's a lot of people going to Isle of Man here, don't they? They're all going, unless they're all going like us to the Dales for the day. I'm hoping this is a good unit. 158. It is. It is a 158. Cars that are better. Like what you get on Wigan Leeds. So 158 784 for Heysham Harbour. The 1033 Heysham Harbour service, a little bit late. We've got the road now, so it shouldn't be far away if we're going. So let's get to Clapham and let's get walking. Coming up to Hellifield now, and that's that path where we walked down last time we did the walk from Gargrave. So we may, not sure for certain yet, but we may go down the Blackburn line going back, just for an extra little bit of a ride, and also to kill time. Semaphore signals are still red supreme here. So I think the Carlisle Blackpool North service is running again now, and that's the Blackburn line there. It's got a decent shine on it, so something is using it quite regular. The station, of course, is on the opposite side. Sometimes we jump out here if we're going to actually get a coffee while we wait for the opposite service, but we're on the right one now. So this is Hellifield. Just coming into Clapham now, over the viaduct. The train back to Leeds has already gone past, so we can't film this. I will film with the drone here, even though there's no train due for a while, just to say we've done it. In Clapham Junction. Didn't mean to do that once, get a ticket from here to Clapham Junction. Haven't done it yet. Right, little bit right, this is heading off to Heysham Harbour. The Morecambe Leeds has already gone on the opposite side. Right, let's exit the station. I've got that power booster now for the phone, so we should be able to go a little bit longer than we have done in the past. Yellow tick station. No disabled access to this side, what we just got off at, but it's okay towards Skipton and Leeds. Right, let's set view ranger going and get going. Right, let's exit. I thought the way out was down that way actually, but it's not. It's down here. So we've got like 6 or 7 hours to get to Settle. So we'll probably do a bit of sunbathing on the way and eventually get to Settle about 6:15, something like that to guess. Let's do it. Hiya. Right, let's just go down to the right and under the bridge for a starter for 10. Then we'll come back and go where those cyclists are. It's a shame that other train couldn't have been a bit later, timed later, to give us 10 minutes to get down here. I can't imagine much being taller than that around here. Right, I just walked down from the station there and turned left into here. So I might actually walk a bit further this way and walk back towards Eldroth. We shall see. Right, here's the viaduct. It's hard to believe you had expresses of Scottish expresses going over that years ago through Ingleton. Right, I hope you like that little bit of a video there, fly around. Let's get to the stepping stones now, which you could see in the video, the drone video. So I should be okay to go over that way. There's a foot crossing down there, but it doesn't seem to be any form of a path. It's probably just a occupation crossing. This is a footpath now here. So this is looking back towards Leeds. There's a bit like an S-bend, which you could see from the drone as well. And this is looking back towards Clapham and Lancaster, whatever. And the main line obviously is to continue straight ahead to Ingleton and T-Bay. Such a crying shame that was closed. It'd be such a convenient diversion for when the West Coast is shut or Settle Carlisle shut, whichever, vice versa. Anyway, let's keep going through here now, down to the stepping stones. So we just come down from the railway bridge up there, where those trees and bushes are, whatever. And here are the stepping stones which we saw from the drone. Question is, can we use them? Looks easy enough to me. I can't film it, obviously. Success! And we didn't get our feet wet, even though one of the stones was a little bit wobbly. Right, where does the path go now? Straight up there, I think, to where that marker is. I think that's probably something to do with the telephone wires, actually. Anyway, we'll head up that way anyway. Go on, sheepies. That's a style here. Oh, I don't think it's easy to use it, do we? The gate's open. What are you so worried for? Eh? Not got Wellington boots and no else on. I don't do that. I have morals. Right, it's not a road at the other side of this wall, it's another field. Now I just realised this is a walk, part of a walk we did way back in 2002, 19 years ago now, just over. And that was about the time the Queen Mother died, because I found out about that in Clapham, in the pub, when I got there. So I got the train to Horton in Ribblesdale and walked over to Clapham. And, you know, and that was a Sunday, I think, as well. Can't remember rightly. Just after my father had died. And yeah, so we came up this way. We couldn't get across the stepping stones because the river was too deep. It was covering them. So I had to wade through the river. Managed it okay. So yeah, that's about the first walk I did after first getting a digital camera in 2001. And I took it out and I thought I must get some photographs with it, you know, out in the sticks. So that's what we did. Now I think that's Pen again up there. I haven't got time to go up there today. Yeah, it's Pen again. Is that all right? At least I think it is. Might be Ingleborough actually. We'll probably see a bit further over. I think Ingleborough has that sort of flat top. Pen again doesn't. Might be Ingleborough actually, that. That is Ingleborough up there. I've just checked it on the map. Pen again is the other side of Settle and Carlisle. On the eastern side, the upside. Currently we're on the downside of the Settle Carlisle at the moment. Right, through this gate here, and then it'll take us down to the main A65. Then we can go through Clapham village. Two gates. Oh, it's because one goes over there, I think that's why. Come straight down from the station. This is the road we'd have used here. I can't imagine these cyclists being the same ones. Must have had a break if they have. Anyway, that was Carina Bottom, where the farm is. And look at this campsite, caravan site, brilliant. Just how it should be, full. Oh, at least plenty of vans here. Oh, hi. Small peloton. Just 3 cyclists. That's different ones, obviously. Right, this is the main A65. It is. Although it's not the original A65, this is modified. As far as I'm aware, it used to go through the village many years ago. It's been like this for some time. Clapham station, of course, is back up there now, where we were. And we'll have walked over a mile, because we walked via the stepping stones, didn't we? Right, let's crack on into the village, see if we can get a cup of tea and a biscuit somewhere. Right, I just walked up from Clapham station along that road there, which is Station Road, appropriately. Now this road here is the original A65. Can't imagine getting an HGV or a bus or whatever coach across. I might do. A bit dicey here, it could ground. Anyway, let's see if we can find somewhere now, a cafe, to get something to eat. Maybe a cup of tea as well. Not much water going down there, is there? Right. That's the new inn there. This is the Church of St James in Clapham. So we've just walked past the playground there. Now then, as we turn right here, I think you'll see some kind of arch. Oh, I don't mean that. It's sort of right and then left up here. There's some kind of weird road tunnel here now. There is. It's not very long. It's barely 100 yards, but it's a unique feature around here. At least I think it is. You can just see part of it ahead now. Oh, a good view of the church there, haven't you? Tempting to get the drone out again, but I'll leave that a bit later now. Well, this is it here. Oh, there's another one there, blocked up. Right, we'll go through here now. Oh, this is dark. Cool in here now. I remember coming through here the opposite way back in March 2002. It was a bit wet. Was. And this is a longer bit now up here. Oh, cool, this is cool. Looking back, not sure what goes underneath really, but anyway, I haven't time to get the drone out now again. Not just here. Oh dear, quite a steep climb as well. So, that's the other end. It says keep out private woods there. So I'll look on Google Earth to see what's on top of it. Right, those tunnels are back down that way now. Come out into the open a bit. These cows. Oh, I bet they're feeling the heat. Hope it don't curdle the milk. Hey love, hey? Hope the warmth doesn't curdle your milk. What are the gates on here? Have private on it, or private grounds, or private woodland. So nice and clear it is. Right, now we can go down that way, but I want to go this way, I think. I'll check it anyway, make sure we're right. Yes, this is the right path. We could go to the left up there, but that will be a lot longer walk right round that. Well, probably by Ingleborough, I think it'll take us up that way. Anyway, we went this way towards Ostwick and Pfizer. and then we can head over to Stainforth. All I've got with us is a bottle of water, and that calf back in Clapham wasn't very helpful. Now just come down this path just here and over this stile. So, oi, behave yourself. This is a public footpath, young beasties, so just be careful. Perfectly within my rights to walk along this path. Oh, you little boy cows, aren't you? I thought you were young girls. They're not. These are probably for beef. Look at the view looking back. Not sure what these mountains actually are. Now I think Pennygen is somewhere over there. Can't probably see it. It might be behind that clump there, that mound, because it's still quite a way off the settled Carlisle yet. Stainforth. Seeking shelter from the hot weather? I thought you might be. Another three of them here, four, oh, quite a few, right by the wall. And we've got to get over that stile there, haven't we? Right, this is the village of Ostwick. So this is at the bottom of this road, turn left. Nice round here. Right, continuing through Ostwick village, just see if there's anything like a shop down here and get a drink, because we couldn't get one in Clapham. So, take a slightly different route than I had planned. So I was going to go left at the end of that road and then right, but it doesn't make much difference coming this way. And we can see a bit more of Ostwick. I think we've found the pub. The Gamecock. Says no vacancies, but it doesn't matter, we don't want to stay over. See if we can get a bit of something to scoff here. Right, the Gamecock, as you can see, is just down there. We had a bit of a break here at Ostwick. This is like a monument of some kind, what it's for. Anyway, we want to go down this way now and head over to Pfizer. If I've said that right, I think it's pronounced Pfizer. With an F, not a PA, not a PF, it's not German. So head down this way, eventually we'll be able to go over to Stainforth. Right, leaving Ostwick now. Here's the bridge over Ostwick Beck. Just looking downstream into the trees. Much better view on this side though. Up into the hills up there, towards Ingleborough. Anyway, we're going to bear off to the left here now and head for Pfizer. It's F-E-I-Z-O-R. Just look at the view. It's absolutely cracking up here, it is. So I just come to the gate there and down the path from there across here, and now we're going up this way. So you can see what the drone just saw now there, those big cliffs. And I think there's an old quarry up there from some time ago. Haven't been worked for years, I don't reckon. So we just head over here, round to the right. Another mile or so should be at Pfizer. Right, came through this stile on the left, and last time I remember going through there and up that way, but we'll go this way this time. It's slightly different. It's probably a slightly easier path anyway to walk to Pfizer. Because the other path up there just turns to the right and runs parallel to this. So we'll go down here. Coming up to Pfizer now, not very far. And the other path is a bit further over now, 100 to 200 yards across there. There's a stile or a gate there. You can see an obvious stile in the corner there. Why we've got two paths so close together, I don't know. Just seems a bit pointless. Anyway, it doesn't matter to us. We thought we'd use a more recognised one. I can't imagine the other one being boggy because it was so warm and sunny. It is. So anyway, let's continue to Pfizer and make our way over to Stainforth. So we're coming from down there, and this is Pfizer. Just like a farm really, on the village. But anyway, hey, there's somebody selling jam again here. And farm eggs. And then put them on there, they might turn. Right. We want Stainforth now, don't we? Could be up there. No, it's not. Next one. It says Little Stainforth. It says 5 miles or so down. It can't be 5 miles up there, surely. Oh, I think an ice cream. Yeah, I think it's over that stile there. Oh, this is busy. Look at this. Yeah, Stainforth, this is it. We'll go over there somewhere, I'll go through this gateway. Right, we come through Pfizer, and there's rather a large bull down there, which we managed to get past. He didn't seem that bothered, even though I'm wearing bright red shorts. So, this will now take us to Little Stainforth. Over here now. Bit of a climb, bit of a long gentle descent. So we left Pfizer behind down there now, and we're heading this way to Stainforth. Or rather Little Stainforth. Little Stainforth first, and then we won't actually see Stainforth itself, but we'll go past the waterfall and have a swim a bit later, and then head down to Settle for the train home. Not very far now. One more gate to cross, or wall, field, whatever, and then we should be at our sunbathing location when we come here. I won't be doing what I did back in 2010 when I stayed at Stainforth Force for 9 hours and getting out, jumping in. Yep, I was there for virtually from, what was it, 8:49 we did Leeds Carlisle, off at Settle, woke up, and of course it was so busy, we just stayed there, it was so great, and yeah, it was great. Look at that view now down there, looking back, it's fantastic. I think I get the drone out again here. Brilliant location. Oh, it's a bit windy though. Maybe I'll pass, I'll see. Yeah, we went back on the very last train we could get from Settle back to Leeds and Cottingley to change at Skipton and Leeds going back. We didn't, but it was worth it. My ears, oh dear, from so much jumping in. I think apart from about 20 minutes, half hour of me at dinner break, lunch break, just constantly getting out and jumping in. Now it looks a bit recognisable now. So once we get over this next wall here, you should be able to see our location where we normally sunbathe, just this side of Stainforth Force. So I'll have about an hour or so here, maybe an hour and a half, chill, and then have another hour or so at the waterfall at Force, swim about, whatever, and then we'll head back to Settle. I want to leave about an hour from Stainforth Force to Settle Station, because it's I can do it in about 3/4 an hour to 50, but I'll allow an hour just to be safe, in case we end up talking to anyone. So this is the last stile wall we need to cross. Right, we came through the stile there, just to the right of that gate, and that is Pennygent. There, we've been up there a few times, well, 2 or 3 times I think. And just look at that. The south side, which this is a bit of a scramble. It's a bit windy now for the drone here, but might get that a bit later. Right, here we are. We're at our sunbathing location, where that wall is down there. So we're now at our favourite sunbathing spot in these parts of the woods, these neck of the woods, Stainforth, and we'll go down there to the foss a little bit later, but I only have an hour's sunbathing here now. I'll switch cameras. So that's looking back over where we just walked from Pfizer and Ostwick and Clapham ultimately, and then the path down there is actually like a tractor track, and it goes through the trees down there to through Little Stainforth village and to the Force. So I'll go down there in about an hour, and then have a quick swim and jump in and whatnot, and then on to Settle. Right, we've had a good hour sunbathing, so let's head down to the waterfall to Stainforth Force and have a nice relaxing swim. I mean, the view here is just second to none, literally is. Look at all the cars down there all parked. I bet it's absolutely heaving. There's loads of people at this waterfall now. I bet a week's wages there is. And I need to fill my water bottle up first, and then we'll head on. Right, we come from up there now, where we've been sunbathing, and over from Pfizer, and we're going down here now, where that car is. And looking at the cars that are all parked here, I think there's going to be a lot of people at there is at this waterfall, Stainforth Force. That is a regular road down to Settle, but we won't need to go down there and go on paths. So yeah, if I can find a tap, I'll fill my water bottle up. Look at all this lot here, eh? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe that's 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 here at least illegally parked. I got a parking ticket from being here once, about 9 or 10 years ago, I think it was, that time in August. Anyway, let's get down here and have a few jumps and swim. I have been here before quite a few times, of course, and I've done about 3 or 4 different videos over it, so we won't bother filming a great deal here, as I said, because I've done it a few times before. But it is really, really good, and obviously with no one being able to go abroad with any ease now, this sort of thing has just taken right off. It has. Not to be careful here because it's rather rocky. Oh, the battery's low now on my phone, so I shall have to plug that booster pack in a little bit later. Just look at this. This is awesome. Even got a oh my word, it's got a gas barbecue. Oh, this is fantastic. I love it. Oh my word. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, that's fantastic. I had to do that. Brilliant. Just look at it. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so first time in my 50s, and also it's the first time since they removed the tree, I think. That's there was a tree there. There was a tree right across here a while ago. Jump out that way, you're okay. Yeah, go on, jump, as long as you jump far enough out, you'll be alright if you do it quickly. Not much water going down it either. I think we'll have a go on the rope next, why don't we? Well, that was good, that young lad. Did an airdrop video. He filmed me jumping in, then airdropped it over to my phone, so excellent. Thank you so much for that. Flies everywhere. Anyway, let's do a bit more filming, then we'll go. Well, I've got the charger plugged in now, the booster pack, so we've got a little bit more time now to go. Anyway, let's get back over this way now, and we'll head over to Settle. I hope that train's on time. So might be pushing it a little bit. Right. Some people have been jumping in from around here as well, actually, because it does go shallower further down after the waterfalls down this way. It's the first time I've remembered to bring this booster pack. So it's been quite a good day, as is this. A very good day. And it's going to take us the best part of an hour now to walk back down to Settle. It's a lovely walk actually, directly from Settle and Giggleswick up here. It is. This is probably Langcliffe now, that area. Yeah, I was up here once when there was a nasty accident somewhere on there. Motorcyclists were killed. It was terrible, and it really screwed up that road for quite some time. Traffic was just nightmare. You could, if you got a small vehicle, you could go over the pack horse and through Stainforth, a little Stainforth, but anything big was just knackered. So you can see the rail, yeah, just about up there behind the house. Just about. You can just about see this path from the train anyway, I know that. Walking along the road now, which we could keep going with, but we'll go back onto paths. Just goes to the left of that house up in the distance. So, just look at it. Absolutely fantastic. Weather, scenery, whatever. And I think there's another path a bit further up here, off to the right. So, never used it. So it doesn't really go anywhere we want to go, but I might just take that route one day. Yeah, I think it's through there. No idea where it goes though. Right, we come through the gate just there, the little one, and we're off down here now. So it's just after 6 now, I think. So we should do this train, I think. Should do. Right, almost here now, under the railway, and left. I mean right rather. Left under the railway here, then right. Into the station. 5 minutes remaining. Oh dear.
There's quite a few people got sunburnt today, I bet. Here we are, Settle. So stop view ranger once we get on the platform. Oh dear. Yeah, there's semaphore signals that's not in use. We probably will have the road further down. It's fairly close. It'll be south of what's it by now, but it's Ribblesdale. Anyway, here we are. That's the way we're going to go. South. That's looking north. Right, is our train south. It's on the move again now, just south of Settle, and near Settle Junction, which is where we rejoin our earlier route, which is down there somewhere. Can't just see it. Oh,
This is against
there's one there on the heading from Morecambe. Very close to the A65 now. I've driven along that road countless times. Coming up to Long Preston now, not stopping here this time. We walked it from Gargrave there, didn't we, earlier this year? Distant there, which was on now because we're taking the right hand from Furleyfield into Hellifield now, which is of course an island platform, so it's on the opposite side, as you can see. And Pendle Hill is down there, so we're heading that direction next. It's a while since I've done this line, so it's up at the south end of the station here at Hellifield. Onto the Ribble Valley. So this is the main line to Skipton and Leeds, straight ahead, which is obviously a much faster line. That's the way we came. So we've actually done the flat diamond crossing there, both ways, in and across now. The regular service on this line, I really do. It's got quite a shine because there's a lot of freight users in. Very slow line is this, it's not very fast at all. Coming up to Gisborne Tunnel now, which is castellated. It's a bit of a pointless tunnel. It's a bit further up here now. Gisborne Tunnel. It's a totally pointless tunnel because it's just covered way really. And Gisborne signal mailbox station used to be here. Now this could reopen one day. It'd be very busy, I think, in the summer if it did. I think with this service and whatever. Coming up to where Rimington station used to be now, and I think there's actually a bit of platform still left here. On whichever side is on, it's this side or not, but a bit of low platform still left. On this curve, yeah, this is it here. A little bit of platform. That is Pendle Hill now up there. Wouldn't mind walking up there one day. Short of just doing Clitheroe to Clitheroe. Coming up to where Chatburn station used to be. Somewhere just here, I think. It could very easily be reopened. I think it was about here. Yeah, that's it. That's part of it there. The old station. It's not been reopened, so that one yet. It's only a matter of time, I think. Not far from Horrocksford Junction now, which is where the line connecting the cement terminal. It's on the other side though, is that. Sure, this line was faster years ago when you used to have diverted West Coast services in the late 80s. Sure it was. 45 miles an hour is about all we've been doing. That's Horrocksford Junction. It's a weird layout there because if you come from the south, from Clapham, you can't just simply turn left go into the cement terminal. Utterly stupid. You've got to go past, cross, reverse back to this line, then you cross over directly. It's a weird setup. Anyway, just pulling into Clitheroe now. So the track's much shinier now because obviously the regular service starts here. Of the regular service now to Manchester Victoria. Now approaching Whalley or Whaley. Some say Whalley, some say Whaley. I think this has is it 2 L's or 1 L? I'm not sure. Just after this station, just south of Whalley, there's a big viaduct. Side there, heading for Clitheroe. I had thought of getting off here and getting on that train its way back, but it'll make us too late getting home, and I must admit I'm just a bit knackered now, so we'll stay on. So this is the view from Whaley Viaduct on the upside. No, I think it's the upside. I'm going to take the drone here next time we come here and try and film something like we did before with the other one 2 years ago, 3 years ago. See the shadow. So actually on the opposite side of the drone last time, but couldn't really film anything, so it wouldn't work properly. Across some water. Not sure what that river is. Comment if you know. What a view. Fantastic view. This is more Billington now. This end of it. No station here. Don't think there ever was actually. great for most, but it actually just missed out on all the disability things, because the Disability Act came in 1995, from what I've been led to believe, and just got a call then. Yes, so the disability things came in 1995, and this missed out. So of course this is a Red X station, is this one in Langho, one of the most recent built Red X stations, and not sure about the other two. I think Clitheroe's green tick, but it's a while since I've been off. I did the two. I have done them, of course, Whaley, and I think Whaley might be Red X actually, so the steps there. Anyway, leaving Langho now. Next one, Ramsbury and Wiltshire. Coming up to Daisyfield Junction now, where we join the main line from Burnley. I think we're on that short section of single track now, which I thought had been eliminated. It obviously hasn't. It hasn't. And this level crossing is just as it was as well. I'm sure they were doing some engineering work around here not so long ago, but nothing appears to have changed. It's about half a mile of single track just here now, or thereabouts. Quarter of a mile, half a mile of single track. So we should be crossing over. We're going to platform 4 allegedly, but whether we will do. So this is the line from Burnley now, and Accrington, Cole. Yeah, cross it over. Still cross back, I think, couldn't we? Blackburn. Right, let's get the York service from the opposite side. Right, our next train is approaching. This is the service to York. So we'll go with this to Leeds. I won't go Halifax Huddersfield now like I was thinking of doing for a pizza, because there won't really be enough time in Huddersfield to do that. So I'll go to Leeds on this one and change there for Cottingley. It's 195020 is this one. Got the road now. So get the front of this one, it'll be the back at Leeds, I'll be coming reversal in Bradford. A little bit less usual, we're in a backwards seat this time, so bye bye Blackburn. So next stop's Accrington, Burnley Manchester Road, Hebden Bridge, and then most stations Leeds, except Lowmore and Bramley. Accrington. We've changed sides now, so we're on the facing seat. It's a big viaduct now. There used to be a triangular formation here like Shipley many moons ago, with the line going through what joined onto the East Lancashire Railway near Irwell Vale or Ramsbottom. So yeah, this is Accrington. This might be an idea to bring the drone here actually as well. It's a bit quiet now because it's late on a Sunday. It's about 8 o'clock now, I think, isn't it? Burnley Manchester Road. So we're going to go over Copy Pit next. Platforms are slightly staggered here. Now we're just passing Copy Pit Summit, and now under this bridge we're on a downhill gradient, now quite steeply downhill all the way to the Calder Valley. Just look at this scenery up here. I will have to come walking up there again one day. So that's the road up there, the main road from Todd, and there's a lay-by somewhere up there for when there's steep specials, and you can get quite a lot of cars in there. Somewhere on here, I think it might be further down slightly actually. I think it's about somewhere on that section anyway. Yes, I am vlogging, yeah. Right, just going past Todmorden Curve, that goes into Todd and obviously onto Manvig. And we're now going around the avoider, which was put in later to save trains having to reverse at Todmorden for freight trains. So you'll see the L&Y main line very shortly. It'd be nice if they cut all those trees down there to be a lot more open. So this is the L&Y main line, we're going to join it very shortly. There's still a crossover here for, presumably for banking engines, but the other one at Copy Pit's been taken out for some odd reason. So this is Holroyd Junction, and then we enter Millwood Tunnel. Right, just coming into Hebden Bridge, where we used to go red currant picking. But we can't do that anymore now because they ain't here. This is a signal box shortly there. I just started to view at the moment. It's a signal box. It's not in use though now. This is Hebden Bridge signal box. It's probably going to stay there. I think it's probably listed structure that. Approaching Milner Royd Junction now, where we're going to take the left turn out to Halifax and go up the bank. Much easier than Dryclough Greetland, or Greetland Dryclough should I say. That's the main line to Brighouse now, is that? I don't get a service on a Sunday, except any diversions out like that. It's the Wigan service, the Wigan Leeds doesn't operate on a Sunday. It'd be good to bring the drone here as well, which I think I mentioned earlier. So there's a few trees here, but we're going to Copley Viaduct on this side of the triangle. This is like a second side. So it's not the main line. The main line's lower down. Yeah. So we're normally down there, more regular. This is Copley Viaduct. This is Dryclough Bank now, and here's Dryclough Junction. We usually use that side of the triangle sometimes as well. Well, we're just pulling into Halifax, and obviously you'll see the station on this side now because it's an island platform. I had thought of going back down Greetland and onto Huddersfield, but it'll take a bit longer still, and there won't be time for a pizza, so we'll just made it to Leeds on this one, and let's head over to platform 17 now for the TPE service back to Cottingley. Cheers! Got 1 or 2 new subscribers there. It's not in yet, but it shouldn't be far away because obviously that's leaving at past. Is that York service? Manchester Vic, that's going back via Halifax. Ooh, a human voice. Now then, heading down to platform 17 for our Cottingley service. I have just noticed this, which is the consultation period about the closure of Cottingley railway station, because of the White Rose being built. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm expecting it to just be closed virtually the day that the White Rose opens, because they're just so close together, or they will be. Anyway, let's get down to platform 17 now. Right, it's normally on platform 13 this service, but for some odd reason today, on Sundays, it's on platform 17. So this is our next train here now. One stop back to Cottingley. There's enough power in the phone now to do the last bit now to Cottingley. So we'll do that in the video when we get there. A little bit better shot here of our unit for Huddersfield, Cottingley. It's been a great day today. It really has. It's been very, very warm. We've had quite a good time. It's even still pretty warm now, and it's like 9:30, just after. Right, so we're on the move again now for the last time today, back to Cottingley on the 2147 Huddersfield service. And yeah, this is a one we used to get quite often going home from work, but we did a bit bus work, odd days, so on site sports direct. Okay, so yeah, been a quite good day, so I'll get to Cottingley and then sign off. Back at Cottingley. Right, we're back at Cottingley now. There's a greenish tinge because of the signal just up here. So this train's playing us out, and we'll end the video now. Now we've finished, go back to Cottingley. So yeah, it's been quite a good day, and we've done what we intended to do. We walked about 11 miles, just a fraction under. So yeah, it's time to say cue music and see you next video. Bye for now.